Yeah. So when it comes to making your own art in your studio practice, what needs to happen before you can start creating? Like what are the circumstances where you feel like, okay, I can get started?
Yeah. Well, that's a great question. So I constantly have ideas. I keep like a note in my phone where it's literally just like a brain dump where if I'm like out and about or going throughout my day and I just have like a random thought, I just go write it down. And I try to log and document as many of those as possible because sometimes if I don't, I'm like, I had a great idea. What was it? It's gonna drive me crazy. And then you almost get into this like endless loop where you remember it and you still don't write it down, that kind of thing.
Yep.
So I try to keep a running list of ideas. So that really hasn't ever been a barrier for me. It's more so vetting out the ideas, thinking in terms of series of work to where, this idea that like really excites me, but like where does it really fit within my larger body of work and does it make sense? Or maybe, this idea could spin off into like a mini series or something if, I find it interesting and exciting enough. So vetting ideas is probably one of the more challenging aspects. But, once I've landed on like, okay, yeah, I want to explore this, thinking about how I want to do it. Cause again, the past couple of years, I've really been on this journey of figuring out my process and how I like to work and what mediums I like to use best. And that has resulted in me pretty much abandoning paintbrushes altogether.